Hi, I just wanted to take a few minutes to show you around our course. So when you are in your dashboard, you will click on our course, and I just wanted to tell you about a few things that will be helpful to you as you're moving through the course. So this course is set up into three basic modules, and when we click on modules, we can see the different modules that are available. Week one is just going to be a basic orientation, and we'll talk about that in a moment. Then in week two, you're going to move into grammar and mechanics. And week three, which is the second part of unit one, you're going to write a diagnostic personal narrative essay. And then you'll start contemplating reading. And then after that, we'll start moving into week two, where we get into literature and reading and literary analysis. And then unit three will ultimately lead us to our research paper. A couple of things that are worth noting is the way the modules are set up is that you will start with the first page of a module, and you're required to go through and read all pages related to that module in order. Additionally, you are required to complete all assignments. If you haven't completed a specific assignment, then it's not going to let you move on to the next assignment. So I want you to be aware of that, because if you ever come to an assignment and it says the assignment is locked, it's because of one of two reasons. The first is you haven't completed the work before it, which can simply be reading through the pages in the module, or is because that module hasn't been opened for you yet. When it comes to due dates and those sorts of things, I typically have your due date set up on Mondays and Fridays. And typically the module that you are working on will be open the Thursday or Friday before it starts. That way that you have over a week to work on those assignments. I tend to open them up early for you so that you can work ahead if you need to work ahead. So that's the basics. A couple of things worth pointing out to you just by way of course policies. You are expected to complete the assignments that are due in week one, particularly the orientation quiz. In order to not be withdrawn as a no-show, you have to have completed that by the end of this first week. Additionally, I think it's worth mentioning the withdrawal policy. You could be withdrawn from this class for attendance. That said, you would have to miss assignments, not complete any for 7 straight days, and then I would reach out to you. There's a whole process. You wouldn't just be automatically withdrawn. If at any point you feel that you're falling behind and you think you might have a situation where you can't get work in on time, I do have an extensive late work policy about how I take off points for that. But in addition to that, if you have an emergency, something comes up and you really can't get the work in on time, if you can send me an email, usually I'll extend deadlines as long as you communicate with me regularly. So it's very important that you're in contact with me. There isn't a final exam for this class, but there is a final assignment due on July 28th. This is a 12-week course. The course is worth 1,300 points. This is a Gordon Rule class, which means that you have to earn at least a C. So that means you have to earn at least 910 of the 1,300 possible points to gain credit for this course. So I just wanted to bring that information to your attention. And then the final thing, just on this opening page, you do get my email address and my phone number, my office locations on there. The semester is different. We're probably not going to be on campus. But if you need me, I am available to you. I will also go over office hours very quickly. I'll be holding all of my office hours virtually since the campuses are officially closed this term. But on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, those office hours will run from 12 to 2, so noon to 2 p.m. every day via email or Zoom. If you want to meet with me, we can hop on a Zoom meeting and I can do whatever you need me to do there. We can meet about whatever. Tuesdays and Thursdays work a little bit differently. From 4 to 5, it'll be that virtual email or Zoom type meeting by you contacting me. But from 8 to 9 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, these times can be subject to change if something comes up with, my schedule and I can't do it if I need to move it around. But I'll be offering during those time period a Zoom synchronous office hours option. And what'll happen there is I will open up a Zoom meeting and you will be invited to that Zoom meeting, everybody in the class. And you're welcome to just hop in whenever you feel the need to ask questions. Sometimes when we're working on particularly difficult things, I will open up the Zoom meeting so that we can talk about that specific thing. So maybe when we're starting to write your first literary analysis essay, which is technically essay 2, you have to start integrating quotes and you have to use MLA. Our Zoom meetings during those times may be on specific topics that might be of interest to you. So I did want to bring that to your attention. That's something I'm offering this semester to try to keep you guys engaged and feel like you have access to extra content to help you out in the course. I think that's everything that needs to be gone over right now. But I do want to tell you, it's important that you are reading emails and checking announcements from me. I like to send you reminders and check in with you, so do keep an eye out for that. I'm so excited to have you in class this semester, and if I can do anything for you, please let me know. While on the front page, it does give you my preferred email address. The best way to contact me always is through the inbox in Canvas. Send me an email through there. That's the easiest way to get me. That comes straight to my phone, and I usually get back to you very quickly if you email me in that way. Again, I'm super excited to have you in class this semester, and I'll talk to you soon.